MrPopCulture.com. Welcome. It's the industry's instant history touch keypad, and that's right here. You can follow each year from 1955 to 2013 like no other place. Total immersion of each year. Let's go to the year 2003, or some people like to call it 2003. And you're going to find 2003 here in 4 timelines, all related. First one being music, entertainment, Hollywood news. Second one, news headlines for 2003. And the third one being technology of 2003. Okay. And the fourth one, sports and other fascinating facts. We like to kind of mix it up there. So you can use this in 2 ways. You can click on each one of these or touch either one of these timelines and go right to January. Or you can do what we're going to do now is kind of immerse yourself and kind of scroll down each timeline. So let's do that. Let's go to year 2003 entertainment. January, we can see that Air Force One's was a big pop hit single. We love to include the big pop hit singles and their videos for perspective. Remember, this is all in timeline, so it's all in context. Now, let's see the American Music Awards. More January news. I see Lisa Marie Presley is set to release her first album back in January 2003. Passing of a BG, Maurice Gibb. He was only 53. And the Super Bowl halftime show is featured. Another pop hit single here. Michael Jackson in the news. In February, passing of Fred Rogers of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Grammy Awards. Into March entertainment. The Academy Awards, Chicago Best Picture. NBC correspondent David Bloom passed away that time in April of 2003. Nielsen TV ratings in May of 2003. You can see CSI was on top. There's ER, Everybody Loves Raymond. Gives you perspective. Into May entertainment of 2003. Interesting news here. Clay Aiken, American Idol. Barry White, who was a 1970s hitmaker, passed away in July of 2003. As we work it on down, September, the MTV Video Music Awards. Charles Bronson passed away in September of 2003. Rush Limbaugh in the news. Okay, as we pass through the 2003 entertainment timeline of Mr. Pop Culture, is another big hit in late 2003. Interesting, Michael Jackson appearing on 60 Minutes with Ed Bradley, denying charges against him during an interview. Okay, through December, and remember the Bee movie? Jerry Seinfeld? Yeah, it's being pitched back in December 2003. Into the next timeline, the second timeline, news headlines. We start again with January. We begin with January 1st, and on it goes. Content, images, and videos. And what can you say here? This was a tragic story. The Space Shuttle Columbia disintegrates over East Texas, killing all 7 astronauts. February. Another tragic story here. February of 2003. Almost 100 died or perished in a nightclub fire. The video seen here is incredible. It shows how the whole thing took place. It's just amazing. Dan Rather News. Iraq in the news, of course, in March of 2003. And here we go. Beginning of Iraq War, number 2. 2003. And all that came with it. More video, more headlines. The fall of Baghdad. Okay. Martha Stewart gets indicted back in June of 2003. Yeah. Bob Hope passes away at the age of 100. Boy, oh boy, what an entertainer he was in July of 2003. And the Northeast gets hit with yet another blackout in August of that year. And on we go into September. And Ray Horn is mauled by one of his tigers in Las Vegas. Is a commercial for Schwarzenegger running for governor of California. That was a big story as Governor Gray Davis gets recalled. Rush Limbaugh addicted to drugs. As we go through the 2003 news headlines, Saddam is captured in December 15th, or the week of December 15th, and we wrap it up with a CBS evening newscast. Now the third timeline is technology. We love technology because that's what it's all about, and so you can follow technology in 2003, Mr. Pop Culture, as you immerse yourself. Check this out. Apple Computer unveils its iTunes music service in April 2003. How cool is that? Steve Jobs talking about the launching of iTunes. And through the technology timeline. Already in December, look at this. Apple says its iTunes music store has sold 25 million songs. Boy, oh boy. Into sports of 2003, our fourth timeline of 2003. January, Kobe Bryant in the news. Super Bowl news. The Buccaneers beat the Raiders. As we scroll through the sports and other fascinating facts of 2003. Let's see, we see a pop trend here. This is interesting. Bubbleheads, yeah, they're everywhere, from sports figures to singers past and present. And the term shock and awe, one of my favorite terms of 2003. Indy 500. NBA Finals. And on we go. 2003. The top movie, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King in 2003, and another top pop hit music single, Baby Boy, Beyonce and Sean Paul. The year 2003. Go to MrPopCulture.com, immerse yourself, and thanks a whole bunch for stopping by.